across the border. We're going to move very quickly to that. This is a CNN News 18 exclusive. We're covering this story as it grows right now. The Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, the PTI, led by the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, is leading the Punjab by-elections as we speak. What we're learning, this is a hotly contested election, but we're learning the PTI needs 14 to win. The PMLN, as we speak, needs 11 to win. My colleague Anand Narasimhan with us right now to bring us a lot more context. Anand, two questions for you. For our audiences, can you explain why the Punjab by-elections in Pakistan are so important to track, and B, what this development means?
Well, this also shows who controls the heart of Pakistan, because bulk of the political narrative emanates from Punjab. And Pakistan's Punjab province is also the hotbed for all kinds of activities. And this is something where these by-elections would have said who calls the shots and where the perhaps mood of the people is. Now, here in this case, what has happened is, and it's a worrying aspect, is that PTI candidates are actually dominating the hotly contested seat, which is good for in the unofficial counts, which is good for Imran Khan, but it is bad for Pakistan and also the world, because the narrative on which he is winning is a very, very anti-India, anti-US, and more importantly, it's a very, very pan-Islamist and pro-jihad kind of a narrative that he's whipping up. He's actually whipping up the religious sentiment and the Islamist sentiment, and that is what seems to be paying him dividend. It is also the narrative of the fight between bringing back Pakistan on its feet. That's the economic narrative of the PMLN, that is the Nawaz Sharif faction. Here, Maryam Nawaz is the face, and versus the entire nationalist, driven by religion kind of a position that Imran Khan is trying to drive. Now, in this case, what happens is that so far, what we are given to understand is that this is also very clearly against the establishment or the military. That's what, because Imran Khan has been challenging the military, has been challenging the establishment, and that seems to be also working for him in his favor. So clearly there is a lot of other surround sound or drama on the sidelines which is happening, including the arrest of Shehbaz, his former chief of staff, Imran Khan's former chief of staff, found there roaming around. Now we'll have to see how the results come in, but more importantly, whether or not you have a change of government as far as Punjab province of Pakistan is concerned, or once the results are out, what Imran Khan's next move is, because it will also steer the political narrative and, of course, the way Pakistan flows. So, Parvez Ilahi, will he continue to remain as chief minister, or will he dissolve the assembly? What happens? We'll have to see. And one very clearly, what stands out is that the Pakistani people of Punjab, Pak province of Punjab, have voted against the establishment in Pakistan. So it's an anti-establishment narrative and a pro-pan-Islamism kind of a narrative, which should raise the eyebrows for a lot of people.
My colleague Anand Narasimhan bringing us those details. For our audiences, Punjab, the province where these by-elections are taking place, is the most populous province in the entire country. We're also tracking these details because a win for Imran Khan could possibly build his case for early elections. He's been demanding again and again that elections take place sooner than when they're set to take place, which is in October 2023. We're going to continue to track that story. Right now, though, it's time for a short break. We'll see you on the other side.